Hello everybody, welcome aboard, thanks for stopping by. This is Leagues 5 on the day of release, and this is actually the first video on this channel, so if you're here, thanks for stopping by. How on earth did you find me? What are you doing here? But thanks for sticking around.
So whilst we're getting set up, let me just take a moment to explain what Leagues is for anybody unfamiliar. So it's a seasonal game mode, it's called Raging Echoes, and essentially you start off on a fresh server, everybody's got fresh accounts, and you have accelerated levels, accelerated drop rates, unique relics, unique powers. It's all based on a points-based reward system for completing tasks. The more tasks you complete, the more relics, the more power-ups you unlock, the more content you get. It's also region locked. Being very familiar with chunk accounts myself, I love that kind of limited gameplay. So with all that in mind, it encourages exploration and experimentation with perhaps content that you wouldn't normally make use of. So let's get straight into it.
For me, I won't be going full try hard, I'm not taking it super seriously. I'm here more for a good time rather than a sweaty time in Leagues. So hopefully this will just be some chilled content you can have on in the background whilst you're doing your own adventures, and you know what, if you happen to learn anything, or even worse, if you happen to enjoy yourself, let me know below. You know, I need that dopamine hit because Leagues alone isn't enough. My plan for this then, so I haven't got a 100% solid plan. I know what I want to do for the first few hours. I've thought ahead as to how I want this early gameplay to go, so I'm trying to rush tier 3 as soon as possible for some boosted experience and for the passive effects associated with those, with the next couple of tiers as well. I feel pretty confident on my relic choices based on my style of play. We'll go through them more as I approach them. But on regions, I'm not so sure. Coming into it, I was thinking of Asgarnia, Turanwin and Karend, no particular order. But as time goes on, I'm feeling less and less Turanwin. I was in it for the blowpipe initially, but considering the desert, the Caliphate Queen Echo boss has a stronger variation of the blowpipe. I'd be able to unlock darts by being in the desert. Plus, I'd have the opportunity to unlock ancient magics without relying on the Grimoire relic. So, options. I'm not sold. Okay, so we've started off simple. We've sold a few things off to the shop just to get some starter cash. We've bought a couple of beers for some quests and for some tasks just from the pub. We're in the process of just collecting 5 wool. So 4 are going to be used for making a rope with Ned, another one for spinning. Okay, we're going to make some wool. 1 bod of wool. Not all 4, no. What's it matter? We don't have production mastered. 1 will do. The other 4 will come in from making a rope with Ned later. Now, if you're better with your money than I am, you'd be able to afford a rakier, rake some weeds and tick off a basic task. Oops, in the meantime, we kill off a goblin, get another easy task out of the way with. We're just doing some preparation for Cook's Assistant at the moment, so we're going to gather some flour, the eggs and the milk. We'll tick off a few tasks while doing so. Okay, let's get these onions. Probably want 3 to go with at the moment. One of them is for eating, of course. And whilst we're in here, there's a task to punch a chicken. Job done. Get the chicken, we're going to cook that later. We'll take an egg. Next up, we grab a singular wheat from the wheat field to make our flour, and let's embrace our inner Theresa May whilst we're in here and frolic away in the wheat. In particular, we need to cry so that we can tick off a task. Find a needle in a haystack. There we go. Nice one. Let's go play with some cows. So we get some milk. I think we've got a task to kill a cow, so we'll do that now. Okay, cow gone. Oh, no task for that. Have I goofed? Milk a cow, kill a cow. Kill a cow in 1 hit. Need to be a bit stronger for that first. Okay, if we can see Hans walking around, we need to check our age. Here he is. 1 more task. Next, we're coming downstairs into the basement. We're going to find a spider. There's a bad boy, and we kick him. Double stomp. Nice. Cook's assistant complete. Right, we can use the range, so do a bit of cooking. Cook a chicken as well. And we burn a piece of meat. Awesome. We kill a rat. Nice and easy. Wow, this takes a while. Okay, I meant to put this on much sooner. Meanwhile, let's do some pickpocketing. Okay, that'll do for now. A few more GP. We pray at the altar. Okay, we've got a few tasks in this area actually. Whilst we're here, I don't think I can afford a steel axe yet, right? No. So we'll come back later, but there is a task to get yelled at by Bob. Off we go. Into the graveyard. We need to dance. Also visit death too. There we go, raking in the points. Right, we have a few fishing and mining tasks to do in this area. What we're going to do... Oh shit. Did I do that? Are they aggressive? Man nearly got one banged by a rat. Okay, a task for getting some shrimp. I want to get to 15. I want to get to 15 fishing. And we'll catch OSRS anchovies. What a hero. Cook a shrimp, complete. Cook and go brew. Kill a frog. Brutal. 1 log, 1 wood cutting level, 1 fire, 2 fire making levels. Nice and easy, 100 total level. Maxed in no time. Cook up the rest of these buggers and then we're now 15 fishing, so we should be able to get a lot of anchovies in the next few catches and then we can move on to mining. We got it. Smelter bronze bar, 9.5 copper, level go brr. I don't even need to switch, do I? Oh, and a gem which automatically gets crafted even at this level. Beautiful. Okay, we are going to stay here and just level up a little bit actually. This will be stocking up a mad amount of bronze bars, which I wouldn't mind making some bronze knives out of. That would unlock some speedy. In fact, we're going to get at least 15 smithing. So we can do iron bars. We can mine iron now as well. It doesn't matter. The smithing level doesn't matter. Because it'll convert to a bar regardless, right? So actually, we just want to level... Let's go for iron knives. We're aiming for 22. 22 smithing, we can make iron knives. Happy days. You know what? We do come back. Tier 2 is more important. I can't be getting distracted at this stage. Let's go. Raven staff on, into the shed. Xanaris, here we come. Get an enchanted gem. While we're hopping through, we're going to check out these sheep. These can actually be sheared. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a few balls of wool. Cool. That is 20 wool. That's enough for 4 wool for Ned and 20 wool for Sheep Shearer. I have dropped some stuff on the floor though, so we drop this off. No more shears. We do need the fishing net for what I'm about to do, so we take that. And let me get my runes back before I go too far away. Here we go. Yep, a few things to do here. So, mainly quests. We want to get a forestry kit from this boy. That'll do. Let's wear that. We are not in a position to cut willows yet. Do need to kill a wizard, but he's in action, so we'll get the one in Varrock. And let's just start a few quests in the area. So we've got the notice board here. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. That's one. We want 4 wool. Tell you what, I do want to keep a beer with me for now as well. I want to keep a glass of beer just for a little bit further ahead as we go to Edgeville. Yes, thank you, Ned. I would love some rope. Wait. Wait. Oh, it's fucking balls of wool. Why? Why did I think it was normal wool? Actual bastard. On we go. We'll do that later. Aggie, we rock up. We call her a mad old witch. She must be having a terrible day. This many people rocking up to her house, slagging her off. We are going to be doing this up until level 30. 30 being the requirement for this rooftop course over in Varrock. This is going to be our training method up until that point, so we might as well tick it all off whilst we're here. It's not going to take many laps, and in fact, by the time we've completed 10, which I think is a task, we may already be there or thereabouts anyway. Beautiful. Once we pick that up, that will be another task. Here it is. Of course, marks of grace are multiplied by the minigame multiplier this time around. I know, Ralph. Simply outrageous. Very nice medium task to complete. So my overarching plan was to make a little bit of side money, train, woodcut, fletching, fire making, but what we're going to do first is the Stronghold of Security. We'll get some starter cash, we'll head to Varrock, tick off a few things there. In the meantime, we'll get our next tiered relic, which means we can have a high multiplier for experience as well. Whilst we're here, we need to drink a beer in the long haul. Barbarian down. One more. Time for the Stronghold. This time round they've made it so you don't have to answer the questions going through, which is a nice quality of life improvement for sure. I've taken a long route, but floor 1 complete. I'm so gonna get myself killed. I brought 0 food. Floor 2 complete. And floor 3 completed. Cool, that's the cash stack. We are going to do the one last floor to get the fancy boots. I believe there's a task for that. Okay, just one more floor to run through. I think the max hit is like 9, so I should be fine here. Lovely. Lovely. And there we go. Right, off back up. We're only 70 points away from another relic. We're just going to blitz them out and then I'll spend a moment going over the tier 2 relics and what my intention is. One of these level 5 goblins, that's a task. Okay, whilst we're here, we're going to make a few knives. Okay, so we're into Varrock now. We've got more of a shopping list than anything in here, so we're going to get a Staff of Fire first of all. If we talk to Zaf, no, I thought you could also give us the beacon ring. No, ignore that bit. We are going to head into, is it Thessilia's? We'll grab a cape, priest gown. We'll take a black apron for later. And we might as well get some gloves. And more importantly, we've got our good old-fashioned country bumpkin look fixed up. We've got a bit of progress to make with Vampire Slayer. Whilst we're nearby, we're going to go pick a cabbage. So we're here for a few things. We'll get some cadaver berries whilst we're here. But we're particularly after the red berry bush. We'll get a few of them. Make some dye and for any upcoming quests. Whilst we're here, we will get a few iron bars. And that is now enough for a tier 2 relic. Okay, so we've got a choice of Corner Cutter, the agility relic, Friendly Forager, the hairblower one, or Dodgy Deals for thieving. As much as what I would love to gain agility passively, wandering around, I think the way I'm going to be playing this leagues, Dodgy Deals is a better suit. I mean, AFK thieving and bulk loot just seems too good to pass up. Oh, I hadn't appreciated the thieving success check is actually on the agility relic. That is a bit of a changer. I think I'm gonna go agility after all. We get bonus experience whilst actually training, we get passive experience whilst running, we get 100% thieving success checks. If I go desert and if I go Mauritania, we get bonuses here. We get some early cash with Max of Grace. I wonder if that's multiplied by 4 with the minigame multiplier. I doubt it. But Dodgy Deals, I was convinced on this beforehand. This is quite handy. This equally gets 100%. Okay, so both do have the thieving check. It's the auto pickpocket that's handy on this one. But considering thieving can largely be left click anyway with Relight, I'd much rather train thieving manually than agility. Let's go for this. Oh no, let's go to the bank. We do still have a lot to do in this area, so let's make a bit of space. A quick bit of bank organising. I nearly forgot to actually unlock this relic, but there we go. Boots can go away. We have our fancy footwear. And free agility for life. Okay, so we've got two things to do here. We want to stock up on a few alley runes. And we want to find some rune essence. Auto bank. Love it. Okay, I believe there's a dog in here. There he is. Pet the doggo. That's one task. And in here we grab a blue wizard hat. Cool. I killed a mugger. I could have been dying for all I knew though. Hey ho. Computer is unfrozen. We can continue. We steal some tea. We'll get some attack levels whilst we're here. Little froggers. Right, that should be the last of them. We talked to Orlando. And there's the experience drop. Natural history completed. I could do with getting one more prayer level. Let's quickly find a way for that. I'm not going to be able to get this, am I? That's pot thinking. Can I hit him from across here? Should do it. One set of ashes, one more prayer level. Let's lose that prayer point, pray at this altar, and recover 5 prayer points. Stop before it goes. In the meantime, let's head up. And that's a story from Elsie. Now we pray. So we'll make a start on Daddy's home. We've got a few tasks we can tick off whilst doing this. We can make some planks. I think the quest itself is one. We'll unlock our house as well. And also, I believe he has a hat stand in here. And if I stick my hat on it, there we go. There's another. We don't have enough. Okay, I am going to AFK for a while and just grind out some wood cutting, probably fletching, fire making, just some early skills. But I am going to go and get the mastery first. So if we kill a giant, we'll unlock one of these initial mastery tiers. I am going range, which means I will unlock this one. Damage rolls below 30% of max hit will be increased to 30% of max hit, so effectively increases your minimum hit to 30% of your max hit. Huge. So, and passive as well. That's the main thing we want right now. I want the Avos effect. So if we can get 95% chance to save these knives, and in particular the runes before I train too far, we'll be able to get a lot of experience with resources we've actually got, and I'll be able to... Hi Ralph. Hello doggy, thank you. I'm in the middle of speaking. Hello. Is it your turn? Okay then. So, and I'll be able to get so much more experience for the resources, rather than having to spend, you know, thousands on runes, on knives or arrows or whatever. We can just get more bang for our buck. So in the meantime, I'm going to go running through these dungeons. I've brought no food because I'm ballsy like that. We'll go through to the end, we'll see off a moss giant, we'll head back to Lumbridge and then do some basic training. So I'll see you after then. Oh, that's one task I hadn't accounted for. We'll take it. Just going to pick up some red spider's eggs whilst we're here too. No doubt they'll come in useful. I really should have brought food. Let's see if I can get these caught up on a safe spot somewhere. I may just need to run down the aggro clock. I've balls this up, haven't I? Oh shit. Will this work? No. Oh, I'm dead. I am dead. Right, we'll try that again. Let's go get our stuff. Didn't need to visit Death's office earlier. Okay, we're just ticking a few more off whilst we're here. So we've defeated the guard. I've trained up to 13 magic as well. So actually we're going to use magic on the moss giants rather than try and range with a short range knife. So we'll keep them up for the time being. We'll grab some food, get that cooked, and go for round 2. Okay, no. Oh shit, it's happening again. It happened again.
What do you mean again?
Nothing. That looks like food. There's my bread.
Yay!
There, I made it. We're safe. And that is a moss giant dead. Oh, we've got some law runes as well. Law runes and big bows. We'll get them. I'm about to stack it again. So we now have a mastery point, which we're putting into range. And with that, we unlock the passive effect, saving runes and ammo. Cool. Let's test it out. We'll do one more giant, then we're off to woodcut. And I've just realised, oh, well, firstly, that is a task as well, teleporting home. But we got a steel med helm from the moss giants, and I think that's a task. No, must be a steel full helm, I guess. Yeah, must be a full helm. Never mind. Oh, we've just missed it, but that's 100 willow logs. we've just burnt 100 willow logs as well, so that's actually enough to unlock a new area now. I still haven't actually decided where to go first. I am torn between... Coming into this, my plan was Tiranwin, Karen and Asgarnia. The more time goes on, I feel as though Tiranwin is a budget desert. I might be better off going for the desert and leave it with Karen, Asgarnia and desert instead. But as I said beforehand, Mauritania was a close contender beforehand, so do I do Karen, Asgarnia, Mauritania, or Karen, Mauritania, desert? It'd be interesting to try my hand at all three raids as well, to be fair, actually, since I don't have a lot of raids experience. It would be fun content to get into. I'm not in a rush to pick a region just yet, to be fair. I'm still AFK and I've got plenty of points I can actually get in the regions I'm in. I have some things to clean up in Karamja. So I've still got things to tick off before I go rushing into picking the next region. So I'm going to think on it a little bit further and then we'll see where I end up. Right, and that's level 55 making. That should be a new task, right? No? Achieve your first 50. Wood cutting. What am I doing? It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Well, I did polish that off at least. I stuck around to get that task specifically, but hey ho. Nice round 50, 58 woodcut. Fletching will finish off with some more willows later. I'm going to try and polish off the next 140 points. Get to a point where we can unlock this next relic and get around the map a bit easier. And there's 40 agility. Nice and easy. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to Karamja. So we've got a task for getting these little Karamwanges. Yep, that'll do for now. We'll come back for more later. Here's the pineapple. That one's simple. So yeah, while we are here, tell you what, we're going to buy some food before we go straight in there. I've learnt my lesson. Cool, so we've got an easy task to buy anything from these. So let's buy a soda ash. Right, 11 more easy tasks. Now we have got a bit more money, let's just buy some basic tools. So we've got them. Put them in storage and we'll do some raking. And before I get stacked out, we will leave. Okay, so I do want to look at buying some food from, not this one, next door. Sorry, Gav. Okay, how much are they? That's not too bad. We'll just buy 5 tuna. Maybe another one. They'll keep me going. Oh, I can get used to this. Passive agility levels. Beautiful. So we pay to come in here. One task. Ooh. That was a medium. Very nice. We chop through here. I believe that might be another task. No. Just an achievement diary. Okay. So we've got options here. We've got some moss giants. Let me just show you the map. So we've got moss giants, we've got red dragons. We've got fire giants. What I want to do is I want to be killing over level 100 monsters. I think red dragons should be plus 100, right? Blue dragons are, so red must be. Before I go too much further, there's a task to kill a greater demon. We head up. Let's sort one out before we go too far. It's a combat achievement. It's level 25 combat. It's defeat a greater demon in Karamja. Cool. Next up, let's see if we can sneak through and see if we can get any of the dragons. 152. Can I safe spot them anywhere? Bearing in mind they walk, so they're southwestern tile. I think this should line up, right? Yeah, so their southwest tile matches me. This should be fine. We'll use this wall as a safe spot. You know what, I should have brought some chaos runes as well for when I level up. I'm at a point where I could be using water bolt already, actually. Just had a realisation that burying a dragon bone would be a task. 30 points. Pushed me up into a new tier. I needed 30 points to unlock a new relic, so I've done that. Mostly because I'm training combat right now, and I'm pretty sure the passive for the next tier is a multiplier to combat, so that wasn't particularly clever. So we'll have a look after this kill, see if that's the case. Okay, relics. So I'm not going to be able to unlock this, not at a bank, am I? So combat skills, including hit points and prayer, beautiful. Bigger and badder, 5 times slay points, and superiors 2. So for me, there's only one choice with this tier. You've got bank heist, briefcase wanker, which takes you to any unlocked bank. Yeah, cool. Or well, not any unlocked bank. It takes you to any deposit box bank or bank chest. It's cool, but it's, I think, you know, for the benefit of going to a particular bank, you can have the same effect with crafting cape or with many other teleports. The Fairy's Flight, again, useful teleports. I think you can teleport to leprechauns with this one. Yeah, so 2 leprechaun spirit trees, fairy rings. It's all nice and that, but clue compass. I'm going to be completing an awful lot of clues as part of this. Being able to teleport to any particular step is just overpowered. Teleport to any stash unit. There must be like over 100 across the world. Follow the bard. Ability to teleport to current clue step if you have one. This is the one. It just has to be. The others can have a pseudo effect through crafting cape or through items in in the house once your construction's high enough. This, however, you just can't get something on a similar tier. So let's see how we're going to use this one. So clue compass. Yeah, I must be in the bank. That's unfortunate. I'm going to deal with the lower combat skill. I'd rather tick off this task whilst I'm here and get the extra mastery. 500 total level, another 30 points. We have just got some rune darts as well, so I'm going to get rid of a piece of food for that. It's only 8, but considering the passive, keeping 95% of ammo, that's good. That's more like 160. Awesome. With that in mind, we can get a tier 3 relic, we can get next tier combat mastery as well. So that's healing from all sources increased by 20%, and subsequent range attacks has its max hit increased by an additional 5% up to a max of 20, or resetting after 20. So awesome. Let's go for that, and we're gonna head somewhere safe just to unlock that relic. And I'm actually going to start editing and try and get a first episode together, so it's getting quite late. I've got work tomorrow. I'm going to have to try putting something together if I want to get it out in a reasonable time. So let's head back. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got with this relic then. So I've gone through my choice already. As I say, for me it's got to be clue compass. Stash units, OP, let's take it. So even just in miscellany alone, look at all of these stash units we can teleport to. We can get to Draenor Manor, we can get to Dig Site, 2 locations, Barbarian Village, Draenor Village, 4 locations. We got Edgeville, the Enchanted Valley, Limestone Mine. Bob's Axis. A few in Lumbridge. We've got Karamja Shima Village. We can get straight there. In fact, whilst I'm editing, I may get high enough to mine gem rocks. Level 40. I may start getting some passive mining and crafting. Let's keep looking at this, sorry. So, for rock, Tazar, Wizard's Tower. Yeah, I'm happy with this choice. Very happy indeed. In fact, let's see it off. Look at this. Straight to a bank. Like, what is the point of the briefcase when you can literally stumble into a bank like this? I'm one step away from a banker.
There we have it. That's the end of day 1. So I haven't been able to send as much as I have done in previous years, to be fair. I didn't take any time off work this time, but we've still hit 3 relics on the first day, and we're ready to pick a new region as well, albeit after I sleep on it a little bit and figure out what I actually want to pick. Plus we've got 2 combat masteries as well in what I'd probably guess is maybe a little over 6 hours gameplay, so not too bad. If anyone is still pretending to watch, you're actually mental, but you're mental. But truly, I'd like to thank you for hanging around this length of time. I haven't made a video like this in over 10 years or so now, so I've loved using this as a bit of a practice run, really, building up my own confidence to get back into the swing of things. Hopefully do a few more things like this in the future. If you have enjoyed this, or if you'd like to ask me to never make another, smarter people than me who know YouTube say that the algorithm loves it, so you know, I'll copy what they say. They know better. Thanks again, and if we even get a few views, I may just think about popping up with an episode 2. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.